What's going on, and welcome back. So, if you're from Texas or from West Texas specifically, you can relate to what I'm fixing to talk about. It's been hot. Dude. Hot. Super hot. Okay? Like, right now I'm filming this in the morning. Usually I'll film in the afternoon, right? Because, well, number one, I have to work, so I can't film while I'm at work. So I'll film when I get home from work. But since I'm on days off right now, I can film whatever or whenever I can do. I have to do this in the morning because if you watch some of my older videos, then you know that whenever I filmed in here during the summer, and it's summertime, baby. Let me tell you right now, it's summertime. When I filmed in here during the summer, dude, it's like I'm sweating, dude. I'm just sweating. That's how hot this room gets. Now, well, that's when we're talking about like 95 degrees, you know, 98. Man, I was in here yesterday playing Hollow Knight, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But this was like at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was sitting here sweating my balls off. Oh, by the way, my balls are back to normal. Anyways, in case you were wondering, just letting you know. So it's like I can't do it, man. So I undocked the switch. I sat it on my couch, on the arm of my couch, and I sat there with the fan blowing in my face, my swamp cooler going on, which, by the way, I haven't turned my swamp cooler off in like 3 weeks straight. 3! This thing's been on for 3 weeks straight. That's how hot it's been. And like right now, it's nice. Dude, it feels nice and cool in here. The living room, the kitchen, it feels nice and cool because the swamp cooler's in the kitchen. But come 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all that changes. All of that changes because the house starts getting warm. So I couldn't stand it in here. So now I gotta film, you know, in the morning. So I'm glad, you know, that I'm kind of like on days off, so I can film right now, like what I'm doing. Anyways, I get in my car, right? I gotta go pick up my son from school. He's in summer school right now. Well, he's done now. By the time you watch this video, summer school's over. But I get in my car the other day to go pick him up, and the temperature of my car is reading 118 degrees. And I know it's hot, but I was like, shit, 118. I was like, that's probably just, you know, the temperature the car's reading because it's been sitting outside, right? So I'm at the school waiting, and by the time we get home, I was right. The temperature did drop down. It dropped down to 111. And I was like, dude, it is hot. And I checked my phone, and yeah, my phone showed 110. I was like, oh my god, that's so hot. Let me tell you, let me give you a good example of how hot it is right now. So, my dad and my stepmom, you know, at their house they have, you know, central air, and it's nice. You go in their house, and it's nice and it's cool, and you can relax, and you can just, you know, everything, it feels good. The other day, me and my son go to Walmart, and I ran into him at Walmart. My dad and my stepmom. In their basket, they had 2 air conditioners. I don't know the right term. What is it? It's like the refrigerated air window units, whatever. And they were like, what do you guys do? And I was like, yeah, just get some groceries, get a few groceries, you know, just walking around the meat department at Walmart because it's nice and cool right here. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Obviously, they're buying air conditioners because I saw them in their baskets. Saw a car passing by. Anyway, they're like, we're getting, I was wondering, like, I wonder what those are for because they have, you know, central air. They're like, our house isn't cooling off. Dude, that's how hot it is. They have central air and their house isn't cooling off, that they had to go and buy 2 window units to put in their house. And I'm like, holy smokes, dude, like, how am I still alive? How are me and my son still alive? They got central air. And to me, it feels really nice in their house. And they're dying because they have to buy two window units to cool the house even more because it's hot in there. And I got a swamp cooler in the kitchen window. It keeps the kitchen cool. Some air gets into the living room. Not really. So, dude, that's how hot it's been. Luckily, by the time you watch this video, which will be on a Friday, if you're watching it on a Friday when it comes out, we have I'll tell you what we have. And I hope this, dude, I hope this is true. Because right now it's 9:30 in the morning and it's 95 degrees outside right now. 95. And by the time I go pick up my son, it's supposed to get to 103. And by 4 o'clock, 108. So anyways, oh no, never mind. The weather changed. The weather changed. We had a 50% chance of thunderstorms. If you're watching this today, and the chances are gone. Now they're for tomorrow. But anyways, it's gonna cool down, dude. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this, man. It's gonna cool down. It's gonna get to like 95 by the weekend. It's gonna get, no. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. By Saturday, the highs are like 90, and the temperature keeps dropping down to like into the 80s. Thank goodness. But yeah, dude, it's been scorching hot out here. So I hope you guys are keeping cool because I've been trying my very best to avoid being outside right now. I'm playing Hollow Knight, right? And I played this game back in 2019. I didn't finish it. But back then, I say back then like it was a long time ago. It was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever. I was playing it on Game Pass. And I felt like I was progressing, you know, like I was doing stuff in that game. Now, it's difficult. Back then, it didn't seem that hard. Now it feels like it's really difficult. What did they do to this? What did they do to this game that it got really, really hard? It says in the back, it says it includes 4 giant content packs. Or one of those content packs, a difficulty mode. Because now it feels like the bosses are getting harder. And the game, dude, I enjoy a game where I can like, and I know I'm just complaining. I'm just complaining today. But it must be the heat. But I enjoy a game that like I can sit down and relax and play. Dude, every time I turn this game on, I'm not relaxed. I've got to be like on my toes. My controller skills have to be like on point. Your platforming skills have to be on point. Dude, this game like forces you to like get good. It forces you to get good. I'm 16 hours in. Okay? 16 hours in. This game's, according to Google, This game is like a 40-hour long game. I'm 16 hours in, and I feel like I'm barely like making progress now. And I've done a lot in this game already. Dude, either I'm getting horrible at games, or they ramped up the difficulty on this one, because it don't feel the same. It plays the same, but it doesn't feel the same. It feels like it got harder. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So I'm like, dude, I'm having a difficult time with this game. I'm having fun, but I'm having a difficult time. And I'm trying to get through this game, man. I'm trying. I'm playing like every day. I'm trying to get through this game. As frustrating as it is. Like, my buddy Stetson, you know him. He's a smart guy, man. Pretty smart guy. He's pretty good at games. I don't think he can play this one. And if you're watching this, buddy, I don't think you can play this one. That's how difficult this game is. You have to have patience. You have to have patience. And like I said, your platforming skills better be on point, because you're gonna have a really hard time with this game. Anyways, the other day, I went and picked up Final Fantasy 16. And I can't wait to play this game. But I gotta get through Hollow Knight first, because I heard this game is the bomb. I heard this game is awesome. Dude, I wanna play this game so bad. And I wanna be able to play this game before I have to go back to work, so I can put some hours into it. But yeah, man, that's where we're at right now. It's hot. And I can't sit in here and play games in the afternoon. That's how hot it is. Dude, thank God for my sister, man, and my brother-in-law. They were doing their best yesterday to like find another swamp cooler for me, so I can put in the living room. So I'm gonna throw one in the kitchen, and then if I got one in the living room, that'd blow more air, dude. That'd circulate the air a lot more, and air would come in here, and it would actually keep this room nice and cool. But for right now, right now, as of the filming of this video, they're out of town. They went to go do some shopping, but they said they're gonna look for a swamp cooler for me. I hope they find one, dude. I really hope they find one, because believe me, even though the temperature's gonna drop a little bit this coming week, it's gonna still be hot. Anyway, sorry for all the complaining that I've been doing today, dude. I'm just saying it's just the heat, man. I've been in a shitty mood. I'm getting better from my surgery, but I'm still in a shitty mood because it still kind of hurts a little bit. But other than that, everything's going good. Everything's healing. Did I talk about going to the doctors last week? I went to the doctors. If I didn't, I'm going to talk about it again right quick. I went to the doctors, and he said that everything's looking good. My surgery's healing up really good. I told him, I was like, I can feel the mesh. I have to have a mesh put inside of me. I told him I can feel the mesh, so I've been sleeping on a recliner in the living room, and my couch has a recliner. And I told him it feels hard, man. The mesh inside of me, it feels hard. And even if I try laying on my side, I can feel it like jabbing me. He said it's perfectly normal, because right now it's like it's swollen, it's inflamed, and that'll eventually go away. But I won't start feeling like myself, like 100% like myself, for like another 6 months. 6 months. So hopefully this thing will like stop being so swollen enough so I can start laying down in bed again, because it sucks sleeping on the recliner, dude. It's so uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable, and I try laying down on the couch, and it's not working, man. I have to like sleep kind of like this, propped up. So hopefully this thing will start, the swelling will start going down, and the pain starts going away, because I'm still feeling a little bit of pain, but not that much. But anyways, I gotta get the hell out of here, man. It's getting warm, and I got some Hollow Knight to play before I go pick up my son from summer school. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry about the complaining, and I'll see you on the next one.